A man was very much interested in self-knowledge, in self-realization. His whole search had been to find a master who could teach him meditation. He went from one master to another, but nothing was happening. Years went by, he was tired, exhausted. Then someone told him, if you really want to find a master you will have to go to the Himalayas. He lives in some unknown parts of the Himalayas, you will have to search for him. One thing is certain, he is there. Nobody knows exactly where, because whenever somebody comes to know of him he moves from that place and goes even deeper into the Himalayan ranges. The man was getting old, but he gathered courage. For 2 years he had to work to earn money for the journey, then he made the journey. It is an old story. He had to ride on camels and horses and then go on foot, and then he reached the Himalayas. People said, yes, we have heard about the old man. Very ancient he is, one cannot say how old. Maybe 300 years old, or even 500 years old, nobody knows. He lives somewhere, but the location cannot be given to you. Nobody is aware of where exactly you will find him, but he is there. If you search hard you are bound to find him. The man searched and searched and searched. For 2 years he was roaming in the Himalayas, tired, exhausted, dead exhausted, living only on wild fruits, leaves and grass. He had lost much weight. But he was intent that he had to find this man. Even if it took his life, it would be worth it. And can you imagine? One day he saw a small hut, a grass hut. He was so tired that he was not even able to walk, so he crawled. He reached the hut. There was no door. He looked in, there was nobody inside. And not only was there nobody inside, but there was every sign that for years there had been nobody inside. You can think what would have happened to that man. He fell on the ground. Out of sheer tiredness he said, I give up. He was lying there under the sun in the cool breeze of the Himalayas, and for the first time he started feeling so blissful, he had never tasted such bliss. Suddenly he started feeling full of light. Suddenly all thoughts disappeared, suddenly he was transported, and for no reason at all, because he had not done anything. And then he became aware that somebody was leaning over him. He opened his eyes. A very ancient man was there. And the old man, smiling, said, so you have come. Have you something to ask me? And the man said, no. And the old man laughed, a great belly laugh which was echoed by the valleys. And he said, so now you know what meditation is. And the man said, yes. What had happened? That assertion which came from his deepest core of being, I give up. In that very giving up, all goal-oriented mind efforts and endeavors disappeared. I give up. In that very moment he was no more the same person. And bliss showered on him. He was silent, he was a nobody, and he touched the ultimate stratum of non-being. Then he knew what meditation is. Meditation is a non-goal-oriented state of mind.